Hey Diary listeners, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. So as promised, we're going to talk about fun things that you can do in your relationship to strengthen the bond, right? If you are new here, welcome. I am Aari and this is my diary where we talk about things Christ-centered, food, relationship, lifestyle, and travel. So I hope you stick around. But without further ado, let's get into this video. All right, so I have this strong belief that any or every relationship that we do have, that we encounter with other human beings around us, whether it be our significant other, our spouses, our, siblings, our parents, our colleagues, your boss, and a classmate, that kind of thing, even our relationship with God, right? The time spent does really help to strengthen your bond, right? And in terms of like planning things to do with our significant other, we tend to kind of like overcomplicate the thing, and it's really not that hard, right? So I'm going to give you some fun ideas so that you can implement in your relationship. Let me know if you tried them already or if you're going to try them. So what I've learned, like being in a relationship with my husband, even prior to being married, is that sometimes people tend to overlook the small, simple things that could help really bring you close, right? And one of them for us is prayer and devotionals, right? So we would set aside time to pray because we believe in like acknowledging God in our relationship. It helps us to relate to each other better, right? And we would also do devotional. So in the Bible app that we have, there's a feature that allows us to give some, like, read a plan and give some commentaries on that plan, right? The second thing would be travel. Now, prior to getting married, Mike and I did some traveling. Sometimes people tend to overcomplicate traveling. Travel doesn't have to be expensive. It can be just to someplace different or someplace new that you haven't been to with your significant other, right? And through travel, you are able to have shared experiences together. You are able to learn about each other, different personality traits that you probably tend to maybe overlook. So travel does help with that. It also helps with trust because you're able to trust this person to get you to certain places, or like just trust each other to get around to some place new. It fosters communication because now you have to, converse with this person, get lost, find your way back, be able to communicate with even the people that are there, if it's a country that speaks a different language, that kind of thing, right? But as I said, travel does not have to be expensive, right? But it really does help strengthen your bond. So travel is one of my activities. The other one would be date nights, right? And date nights includes a lot of things. So let's begin on that one, right? With a date night does not have to be expensive. Of course, you can have the date night where it's like luxury. You dress up, you wear heels, your significant other wears like a tux, they wear like a blazer, they wear like a turtleneck, they dress to the gods, right? And you get out there, you have fun, you spend time with each other, and it's a beautiful night. But there are times when you can just have it inside, right? And it can be really affordable. Watching movies, right? Watching TV series, things that you both like, because of course there's compromise in that, right? You have to take what you like, what your partner like, and bring it together. Pop some popcorn, sit on the couch. You can do that, or you can just have a candlelight dinner, right? Probably with some mac and cheese and some juice, whether it's turkey sandwiches and some water, tea with some crackers, right? Like, it doesn't have to be expensive. Also, there is the option of doing art, right? Take a Bristol board or a sheet of paper or even a canvas and draw your significant other. Just allow it to be like a de-stressor while you paint, while you draw. You can even organize an outdoor picnic, right? You can take a moment to probably fill up a basket or a bag with your favorite snacks, you and your partner's favorite snacks, your favorite drinks. You carry a blanket, you spread it outside or even inside your house. But a fun thing would be to go outside, get some fresh air, get some vitamin D, right? And just be able to bond over food. Y'all know I'm a foodie. Bond over food and conversation. You can even have a game night. Now, it can be a card game, it can be board games, it can even be including another couple, right? And just make that fun, right? Also, you can probably just even volunteer at a home, at a shelter, and just have that thing where you can bond on. Oh, so for instance, Mike and I like to take like little strolls, taking a stroll somewhere or watching the sunset. Oh, doing sunset watching, it is so beautiful. And that can even be a date as well, right? So it's all about just finding times where you can just separate yourself from the daily routine, enjoy the time spent, strengthen your bond. Also, you can probably just carve out a time to probably talk about something that is special to your relationship. Go down memory lane a little bit. Talk about something that you really love, something that you appreciated, a place that you guys went. Just use that opportunity to communicate, and be honest with each other, be transparent, be vulnerable. So for my single people, talking about things regularly or trying to find out your potentials, likes, dislikes, their goals and stuff, these activities will help you to get a better understanding, right? And for the married folks, it will allow you to just kind of gel more, bond more, see where you need to improve, see where you can help your spouse be a little more emotionally intelligent. You are able to see where you can compromise a little bit more, where they can compromise a bit more, where you can talk about things, where you can talk about strengths and weaknesses. You know what I mean? So it really does help strengthen your bond. There's another one. There's also wine tasting. Now, you're not going to go get drunk on wine, but just wine tasting is just a little, moment to tap into something else that's different and just truly enjoy the time spent. Go to a winery, go to like a little lounge, just soak up that time with your person. So one of the things that Mike and I have been wanting to do, it was hand pottery, and we haven't gotten around to doing that just yet, but I think that as well would be a really good date night or date to kind of tap into your creative side of things, to have conversations, to be silly, and to just enjoy the time. Also, there's hiking. I remember that one time Mike and I hiked up the Diamond Head in Hawaii. I am not too familiar about different hiking trails here where we're at, but I'm hoping to find some so that we can do some more hiking. But as I've mentioned throughout this entire video, and I probably sound like a recurring decimal, it does really help strengthen your bond. It helps foster communication. It helps build trust. It helps with intimacy, and you are able to just enjoy the time with your person by doing things that are fun, by doing things that are creative, by doing things that bring out the silliness in you, that joy, and sometimes we just tend to overcomplicate it. Sometimes we just think too hard about like fun things that we can do, and it's right there in front of us. We just need to take into consideration the things that you like, your partner like, and bring it together. So I hope from the many activities that I share that you're able to implement at least one or even some in your next planning for your date night or activity or whatever, that you can implement it and have fun. Don't overcomplicate it. For my single people, try things out to see if you are compatible. Communicate. And if you are compatible, have fun, then be open to commit, right? But just have fun, right? So don't forget to like, share, drop a comment for me, and subscribe, right? But I'll leave it there for now, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.